Welcome back to another Seattle Seahawks franchise. This week, the Seahawks will end out the season against the Arizona Cardinals on the road. The Cardinals are coming into this one, and their home field at a 2-13 record, something we all would have never even thought possible. They already have 2 wins in the real life, and I highly doubt they would go 2-13. Come on, Madden. It seems like in my most recent Madden series as well, the Arizona Cardinals sucked. I don't understand. They just have some toward kind of bias or some sorts. But the Seahawks will come into this one trying to move to a perfect 16-0, perfect season record. But then again, the playoffs are all that counts. This one is high up in the air. It's going to be caught by Fitzgerald, but it's batted down by Richard Sherman, moving to a 2nd and 10 now. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor is getting the handoff and making 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 4 now on their own 29. Moving to a attempt at a first down here. Drop back pass is Palmer throwing to the left. It's going to be caught by the receiver as Kerry Williams was the one giving up that pass. This one is thrown back to pass. This one's going to be caught by Michael Floyd. Floyd is able to pick up the reception and he's moving to Seattle's 41. 1st and 10 now. Cardinals are driving. Palmer handing off to Taylor. And he's going to get 1 yard. Moving to a 2nd and 9 now. Palmer again handing off to Taylor. Taylor's getting the handoff. And he will get hit decently by Earl Thomas. Moving to a 3rd and 1 now. Brown the man in motion. Palmer drops back to pass. He's throwing to his right and finding Nicholas. And Nicholas will be able to pick up the first down. 2nd and 9 now. On their 27. Taylor getting the handoff. He's getting hit hard by KJ Wright. And that would all but do it for the Arizona Cardinals drive. As here comes Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson. 44 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 48-25 passing yards, and 65.7 completion percentage. Now coming to their first drive after giving up 3. First play, sack by Redding. Moving to their own 15 now, 2nd and 16. Wilson is sacked again. There's a man open. Not enough time to get it off. 3rd and 23 now, on their own 8. Wilson drops back to pass. It's a bullet thrown to Jimmy Graham. But it's only essentially just 17 yards. Not good enough for a first down. Seahawks go to a quick and 3 and out. 2nd and 7 out on their own 26. Going to the right, finding Taylor. Chance to the man on the tackle. 3rd and 1 now. Palmer, play action, throwing, finding Floyd. And Floyd is going to pick up a first down and move it to about the 48, somewhere around there. But there was a penalty on the Cardinals, and they would come back to their own 3rd down, and Michael Bennett would pick up the sack. Moving to a 1st and 10 now on their own 35. Wilson running the play action. He has plenty of time to throw. He's stopping. He's going to find Jermaine Kearse down the right side of the field. Last time the Seattle Seahawks were in this building, I can't believe I haven't mentioned it yet. The Seahawks obviously lost a horrible loss in Super Bowl 49. And once again, a huge catch by Jermaine Kearse. And this one wasn't bouncing off his feet, but this was definitely a tremendous catch. Moving to a 2nd and 15 now on their 24. Wilson dropped back to pass. He's looking around. He's going to throw and find Jimmy Graham. I don't know why the Seahawks... I just want to give my thoughts on the season so far. So far, it's been kind of crazy. The Seahawks, I think they'll get it back together, but Darrell Bevell needs to stop babying Russell Wilson. It's that simple. This team played well to start out the second half, and then it just stopped because he babied him. And this one is a nice catch by Michael Floyd. Pretty sure it's Michael Floyd and not Malcolm, because Malcolm plays for the Chargers. Moving to a 2nd and 9 now. We're continuing with the gameplay here. On Seattle's 45, this one's almost intercepted by Jeremy Lane. There's 2 seconds left in the first quarter. This is the last play of the first quarter. 3rd and 9 now. Palmer dropping back to pass. He's looking around. He's throwing to his left, and he's going to find his receiver, but it's out of bounds. So the Arizona Cardinals would have to punt the ball away. This one's going to be handed off to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is running this one out to the right side. Marshawn Lynch is trying to break free, and he doesn't have enough speed. I wouldn't be surprised if he did get run down, but then again, Marshawn Lynch has that speed, like that killer instinct to really turn it on when he's really close. 3rd and 3 now on Arizona's 32, throwing to Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews takes this to the 20, and he will take it to the 20, picking up 12 yards, 4 of 7 on the day. Russell Wilson with 90 passing yards. Wilson dropped back to pass again. He's going to find Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham staying in bounds and able to pick up the first down, picking up 13. First and goal now on their 7. Wilson drops back to pass. It's a catch that is low pass thrown to Chris Matthews, picking up his 11th receiving touchdown or 12th receiving touchdown of the season. On this one, I'm pretty sure that's his 11th. I think that was just more of a goal that he was looking towards. Is Chris Matthews with a huge reception here. Just a tremendous ball thrown, getting in front of the safety as he had a chance to intercept that, but he went behind Chris Matthews. First and 10 now on their own 27. Here comes Carson Palmer on I almost said the Redskins offense. The Cardinals offense. Moving to a 2nd and inches now after a pick of about 9.5 on their own 37. This one's going to be handed out to Taylor, and he's going to be hit hard by Bobby Wagner. 3rd and 1 now on their own 36. Palmer getting ready to call the play. He's going to run the play action. He's looking around, and he's going to be shut down quick. A loss of 8. Michael Bennett with a sack. 3rd and 8 now. Seattle on their own 31. Running the halfback screen. It's kind of a weird pass, and that would do it for us. We had a quick 3 and out. Palmer on their own 24, throwing to the right, finding Nicholas. And Nicholas is able to pick up a first down. But there is a flag on the play, which would negate the yards gained. 2nd and 16 now. This one's thrown to Nicholas again. I'm pretty sure it's Nicholas. If it's Nicholas, my bad. 3rd and 6 now on their own 27. Palmer changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's getting ready to call a play here. He drops back to pass. He's looking around, has time, throwing to his left, finding Taylor. And Taylor's going to be hit hard by Jeremy Lane, I believe that was. And he's unable to get the first down. 2nd and 10 now. Second play on this drive for the Seahawks. This one's handed off to Marshawn Lynch. He's able to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 now. Seahawks on their own 45. Wilson dropped back to pass. He's finding Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett with the reception and able to take it to the 41-yard line, or the 40-yard line. Now, we are on their 40-yard line. 1st and 10, handing off to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is going to make a nice juke and able to pick up about 2 yards added with that. He picks up 8. 3rd and 2 now. On their 32, Marshawn Lynch is getting the handoff, and he's taking it to the 26 for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson drops back to pass. He's looking around. He saw Graham, but he didn't think he'd have enough time to throw it, as I would do it, but they would settle for 3. 13-3 is the score. This one's thrown to Fitzgerald on their next drive. It's a pickup of a first down, about 17, 18 yards on that one, I believe. On their own 47 now, Palmer drops back to pass. He's throwing to his right, throwing to Brown, and Sherman is going to lay out a huge hit. 1st and 10 now. On Seattle's 43, Arizona and Palmer's offense is dropping back to pass. McBain misses a sack, but Cam Chancellor will be able to pick up the tackle. No, he will not. 2 other players had to come along with that one. Two guys could not get him down. 2nd and 2 now. This one's thrown to Taylor. Taylor is still up on his feet. Taylor's still up. 2 seconds, and they get the timeout. So they would settle for 3. That would do it for the first half. The Seahawks are in the lead 13-6 against a team that is 2-13. We like to see what we can do in the second half. We'd like to get that passing yardage up a little bit. But we'll see what we can do in the second half. So far, no turnovers. We're getting the ball here on our own 35 to start out this second half. This is handed out to Marshawn Lynch. He rolls out to the left. He's able to pick up 5. 2nd and 5 now on our own 40. This one's handed out to Lynch again. Lynch is able to muscle through 2 defenders and pick up added maybe 3 yards going through those guys. 3rd and 3 now. We're on their 41. Lynch is getting the handoff. He's taking it to the right side, able to pick up the first down. 2nd and 9 now. We're on their 34. Wilson is going to run the read option, and this time he is going to run it successfully and able to pick up about 8 yards. 3rd and 2 now on their 28. Once again, another run play. We're trying to burn that clock a little bit because it looks like the Arizona is still in this one. And if we can even get a touchdown, it'd be really good. This one is a play action thrown to the right side, finding Derek Coleman. Derek Coleman trying to get into the end zone. He can't. And they move to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal now. 3rd quarter, 7 minutes, 13 seconds remain. Wilson changed the play at the line of scrimmage. He's rolling out to his right. He doesn't see anybody, so he's going to try and still roll out to his right. He gets hit hard. The $1 million man gets hit hard. And that was definitely a tough hit, but he's still going to be in this game and be fine. So the Seahawks will score a touchdown here with a rushing touchdown by Russell Wilson. We'll see what the Arizona Cardinals offense can do here on this next drive. 1st and 10 on their own 21. Palmer drops back to pass. He's finding his tight end over the middle of the field, able to pick up 8 yards, moving to their own 29. 2nd and 2 now. 6:25 remains in the third quarter. I almost said their 30 quarter. This one's thrown to his tight end once again. He's had a huge game today so far. And now Taylor is getting the handoff, but it's going to be a loss of about 4 yards. 2nd and 14 now. Fitzgerald, the man in motion. Palmer drops back to pass. He's going to throw it to Fitzgerald, and it's going to be a huge hit laid out by KJ Wright. 3rd and 9 now. On Seattle's 46, Arizona trying to muster something through here, trying to get a touchdown field goal. This one isn't going to help their cause, though. This one's picked off by Richard Sherman, but he runs out of bounds. Definitely a tough thing right there. But who knows? He can redeem himself maybe in this game. This one's thrown to Jermaine Kearse, and that was his 8th interception so far on the season for Richard Sherman. It's definitely another good season for him. This one lobbed in the air to Luke Wilson. It's going to be incomplete, and the Seahawks would punt the ball away, as the interception did not help them much with anything, as they do not get any points. This one is handed off to Taylor. Taylor is able to drive it for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now on their own 7. This one's handing off to their running back again. He hasn't had a good game at all. 11 rushes, 26 yards. 3rd and 4 now on their own 9. Palmer dropping back to pass. He's throwing to his left and finding Brown, and Brown is able to make the reception. And that would all but do it for the 3rd quarter. Cardinals need to get something going soon if they want to get back in this game. But they have the ball on their own 39 with 11:25 remaining. There's still plenty of time. And this one is thrown to the left, finding Michael Floyd. Kerry Williams gets behind the receiver, and Chancellor's going to try and run him down. Chancellor will be able to run him down, but not before getting to the 1 yard line. But it maybe takes off 3 to 4, maybe about 40 seconds to maybe 2 minutes off the clock. That would help us. Even if they score, which they do here, he's able to get his touchdown. He wasn't able to do so on that big, huge play, but Kerry Williams is definitely the guy that gave up that huge play. This one is blamed on him. The defense is looking for answers here, trying to keep that perfect season alive. It'd be truly an upset if a 2-13 team can beat a 15-0 team, as we'll see what happens in this last quarter. 9 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. This one's going to be handed off to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is going to run it to the left side and pick up 7 yards. Moving to a 3rd and 3 now. Handing off to Marshawn Lynch again. Marshawn Lynch is able to pick up the first down, as we are just essentially killing time. 7:28 remains now. Handing off to Robert Turbin. Robert Turbin, maybe if he does a juke there, gives him a lot more yardage. 3rd and 1 now on our own 46. Another handoff. We're just trying to run down this clock because Arizona doesn't want to stop. 2nd and 10 now. Marshawn Lynch able to get the handoff. 2 great blocks, taking it down to the 10 of Arizona as they move to the 7 yard line. We're in red zone position. 2nd and goal on their 6. Handing out to Robert Turbin. He's able to muscle it through into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Seattle Seahawks will take a fine and dandy lead here. It's 26-13 with the ensuing point after attempt coming, and the Seahawks will take a 27-13 lead as here comes Arizona. 1st and 10 on their own 17. 4:40 remains in the season, the regular season at least for both teams, as the Seahawks are just looking towards the playoffs, and that hit right there is definitely playoff ready. 2nd and inches now on their own 26. Palmer drops back to pass. He's finding Brown, and Brown is able to make the reception, taken to the 34. Now on their own 36. 2nd and 8. Palmer getting ready to drop back to pass. He's looking around. He's going to throw and find Brown, who's hit hard by Earl Thomas. That would be an incomplete pass, moving to a 3rd and 8 on their own 36. 2:57 remains for the Cardinals' 2015 season. Throwing to the left, finding Floyd, and Floyd will make the reception, and it'd be a pickup of 11. 1st down and 10 on Seattle's 43. Thrown to Spadola. He is able to make the reception, picking up 25. It's going to be an offsides call here. Free play for the Carson Palmer and the Arizona Cardinals. This one's thrown to Fitzgerald. They will decline the penalty, and they're moving to a 2nd and goal on Seattle 7. Palmer dropping back to pass. He's looking around. He's throwing and finding Nicholas, but not until he doesn't get in the end zone. 3rd and goal now on the 1. Palmer looking around, throwing, intercepted by Dion Bailey, number 37, the free safety. Or excuse me, that should be the strong safety, because he's obviously filling in for Cam Chancellor, the guy that's holding out. But regardless, Dion Bailey will take this all the way into the end zone for his first career interception return, pick 6, whatever you want to call it. Dion Bailey with a tremendous interception at the 1 yard line. Tremendous job by Dion Bailey. And once again, I guess if you look at it that way, an interception happens at the 1 again, but this time it's going the Seahawks' way. 1st and 10 now on their own 32. Essentially just killing time as well, trying to get the stats sheet up a little bit. But it's all but over here in Arizona, as the Arizona Cardinals will fall to a sad 2-14. Their season definitely didn't go as they planned, but they're still mustering yards here. This one's thrown, finding Michael Floyd for the touchdown, and that would essentially do it for this game. And the Seahawks will move to a perfect 16-0. They are getting ready for the playoffs. This was essentially just a rehearsal in a sense to get ready for the playoffs. It was just the last game of the year. If a loss would have happened in this game, it wouldn't have really mattered because the playoffs is all that matter. That's all that matters, and that's all that is on their minds right now. They're 16-0, but they haven't won a single playoff game yet. So if we look at history, we want to win every single game that we can. It'd be good to go. I'd rather go 8-8, win the Super Bowl, than go 16-0 and fall in the first game. We'll see next week, going up against the Carolina Panthers for the first postseason game. And the Seahawks will try to beat the Panthers in their home stadium in CenturyLink Field. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.